Hey, welcome back to another Mind the Mic podcast. I'm your host Shubz, here with a very special guest in the building, another fellow podcaster. Once had the record for burpees. I don't know what the go is exactly with that, but we'll find out.
Find
Bit
out,
of a
bro.
PT, a Navy man, a Maori boy, and a few other things. But we'll get into all of those. Levi Kissick-Ponga, what's goody, brother?
Yeah, good, bro. Fuck, how you been?
Oh, kids boy, my brother, kids boy. Just trying to build the biggest podcast in the world. Well, that's what I tell
Yeah,
everyone
me.
anyway. We'll laugh.
Got to start.
Hey,
You got to start somewhere, bro. Like, I mean,
yeah.
the whole podcast journey is a bit of a learning thing as well. So fuck, just go with the flow and
Yeah.
hopefully crack it, bro. That's all you can
Yeah,
ask for.
life is a journey. No,
That's it,
yeah, I
bro.
just
You don't know
yeah,
unless you have a cracker. Like, honestly, you don't. So
yeah,
fuck, on you.
yeah, hard, and that's not no competition video. It's just a little thing for me. It's like even on the old TikTok. I don't know if you know much about the old TikTok live streaming, but I put it out there. This I didn't have really a following. I just like fuck. I reckon I could get number one in these rankings. Then people were like, "Hey, you reckon?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah," and I just told everyone, and then yeah, I don't know, eventually did it. So see
Have a
what happens.
crack,
But
bro.
yeah, just have yarns, brother, and talk to interesting people. And I think you definitely fit into that mold, brother. Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know where you come from, who are you, all that good stuff, my brother.
Yeah, fuck, super. Fuck, it's just funny because like I know we've been doing the podcast for a while now, but like
Yeah.
it's just hard case jumping on one yourself. Like I've done one before, and so this will be my second one. But yeah, grew up in Palmerston North, bro. So my whānau's from up the river as well, Wanganui, and
Whereabouts?
up by Pipways. So that's where the Pongas are from.
Oh, okay.
Um, Ngāti Ruru, bro, or Te Ati Haunui.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, bro, I grew up in Palmy. So back and forth from Palmy growing up to the Neki. So mum's from Taranaki as well, little place called Hawera. So fuck,
Oh, Yoza.
to be honest, bro, fuck all going on in Hawera, if I'm honest. So we were always moving back and forth growing up.
Oh, the Isaac Luke's cousin. Too, not just Kalen's.
Yeah. So it was good little place. But there's if anyone's been to Hawera, bro, the only thing happening there is probably the McDonald's and fuck the KFC, bro. Other than that, fuck all. But so I grew up in Palmy, bro. Moved back to Palmy for the high school years. I went to Palmy North Boys High. I come from quite a big family, So it's a bit of a Brady Bunch family. I'm one of 10.
How does it work? What's the breakdown? Can you break it down? The 10 for us?
Well, put it so my oldest brother's 50, my youngest is 15, bro. So I guess you could say my parents are fucking breeders, bro. Mum had 5 boys.
Yep.
So, and then my dad's gone on and had more kids as well. So we're a bit of a mix, bro. We're all close though. We're all tight. And mainly in the household though, there was 4 of us boys. Mum raised us 4 boys by herself, bro. So solo parent, mum doing it one deep. My old man was too busy fucking gambling and fucking on the beers or whatever else he was up to, bro, growing up. But yeah, brothers to Hotapolta as well. So that's where a lot of the Pongas went. But I went to Palmy Boys pretty much just because all my mates were going. I did fuck all in school, bro, if I'm honest. Like,
Nah.
I knew from a young age that I was going to join the Navy. So probably from the age of 8 years old, bro, that was what I was kind of set on doing, It was
Was that
either...
in the whānau?
Yeah, bro, because like the older brother he joined in 98. And then the other brother joined 2001. So like we never had much growing up, bro. Mum always made ends meet. She done a good job, like, and she was always working and just to provide for us boys. But I remember the older brother, bro, like, so he'd gone overseas to, I can't even remember where he went actually. It might have been Hawaii or some tropical island. And he come back home, bro, with a video camera. No,
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, this cunt's rolling. And
Yeah.
so,
Of course.
kid, bro, he'd come back with his Navy mates on a little bit of a trip down from Auckland. And but I just remember him having a video camera and he's in a tropical island, just videoing him and the boys having beers. And having a swim in the ocean, bro, clear waters, and I just straight away from a young age, I was like, "Fuck, that's me." So there's 5 of us boys that have joined the Navy. We all joined as like gunners or personal trainers in the military, Navy divers. So we've all kind of been into the whole sports and fitness thing. But I was lucky to get in, to be honest, bro, because like I didn't finish school, eh? My priorities back then was girls and fucking the next party on the weekend, bro. So, but I was lucky, bro. The recruiter was old school, like he was just traditional, bro, and he recruited my two brothers before me, and he goes to me, fuck, the Navy sorted your brothers out, boy. We'll sort you out too. I don't know if that actually happened, bro, but I had a good time. I had a fucking good time in the Navy. It was wicked, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, have you ever got a good time like what overseas for us? Just for the people. You got one off the top?
Right. It's hard to kind of explain. I think like not to try and the military lifestyle. Like I was 17, so 120 people joined on my intake, and I was the youngest out of everyone, bro. Now I was probably the most mischief one too. So anyone that I joined will probably tell you the same thing. So, honestly, there's probably too many stories to tell, bro. Some will probably get me in a bit of trouble too, but it was all it was a drinking culture, party culture for sure. Like you go overseas, as soon as you get into a port, if you're not working, bro, everyone's out there on the piss. You know what I mean? The culture's changed a lot now. You know, with the way things are these days, people are a bit sensitive.
Hella.
Like they've really stamped down on their drinking culture and things like that as well. But no, I was wicked, bro. Played sports, touch league for the Navy team. If you're fortunate enough to make like the NZDF, like Army, Air Force, Navy league or touch team, you might travel overseas or whatever. So it was good, bro. Got paid to made some lifelong mates, traveled and fucking had some good parties.
Good parties. Where's some of the ports you went to, brother? You spoke on ports that you traveled to.
Like Singapore, a lot of the Asian countries as well. My first time I went overseas, bro, I was 18. So I was actually looking back at it now. If I could go back and do things differently, I would, because I had a choice between going to Australia and like living there for 3 months in Melbourne, bringing back this new vessel, which was a big deal at the time, or I could go on this Asian deployment on an older vessel. And I was like, being a part of the first crew, and fuck, if I could go back, bro, I would have taken that other deployment, you know. I was in a little bit of shit through my Navy career too, bro, so I probably didn't travel as much as my brothers and stuff, because I was always in the shit.
What, just partying in it too much? Or
bro, like, I mean, we had a big military, like a big parade thing, so everyone's in their number ones, bro, on the wharf, getting ready to march off. I can't even remember what it was for, bro, and everyone's already changed, captains, everyone, and I'm running back to the ship, still in my jeans from the night before, bro, like, just a kid, bro, brought up in their drinking culture, you know. So now I was looking, like, I still a lot of my good mates, bro, that I still keep in touch with. It's fuck, I probably got into too much mischief, bro. You could get any one of them on, and they'd probably give you the right.
How many years did you do, brother?
7.5, going on 8. Yeah, not too long. Not as long as I would have liked, to be honest, bro. I met my missus. She's from my fiance, sorry.
Fiance, better get that right, cunt.
Yeah. Oh, bro, trust me, bro. We've been engaged for 8 years now, so fuck, got the whole family breaking in my neck. You know.
What's the go there, cuz? When does the progress?
We had kids, you know, like fuck. We had a daughter, and then had the 2 boys, and fuck, you know. We'll get there, but fuck.
Because like these, you know, unless you're going for those cool weddings ain't cheap, and kids are fucking not cheap. They're even worse.
Exactly, and like the brother just got married. He'd been engaged for like 2 years, got married already.
So pressure on there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, hard. So we met, bro, and then she moved to Perth. I came over for holiday, and she ended up moving back to NZ to live with me. And then I went on like a 3-month deployment, partying and doing all that kind of shit. And she was by herself, bro. All her whānau had moved over to Perth. And so
how'd you meet?
They had Sorry?
How'd you meet?
In the club bar. I was on the D floor, bro, cutting shapes. And it's funny because her best mate is she's godmother to our daughter. I actually met. I knew her first, and I hit her up. I was like, "Oh fuck, is that her?" And then we bro, just done my Michael Jackson dance moves, and then
shout out me.
Yeah, but yeah, bro. So it wasn't easy on her because I was overseas. She's kind of by herself, and they had a big redundancy. So I had an option, bro. Got a payout or change jobs because I was gunnery in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I moved to Perth. Didn't want to come to Perth, bro. To be honest, fucking was not keen at all. Yeah, but, fuck, it's been pretty wicked for us. Opened up a lot of doors for myself, and made a lot of good mates, and we call it home now. Like New Zealand's always going to be home, but
home in the heart anyway.
Yeah, so and like it's just with all my siblings, they were scrambled all over NZ. Like some of the brothers, there's 3 of them in Auckland now because they're still in the military. My old lady's up there, but some of them Coromandel, Whangarei, Dannyverk, South Island, like they're just all over the show, spread out. So every time we go home, we're just traveling all over the place, catching up with family. So, yeah. Oh, Siri, fucking on my phone.
Oh, Siri's good when you lose your phone now, but I don't even know. Hold on, I don't see Siri. Siri, play us a song. Yeah.
That's about it, bro. Fucking
my sister told me that heck out, but I was like, fuck, I didn't even put it on. Annoying. Shout out to Siri. No. Oh, so how long's it been now? What you want to know about me?
Yeah, but what about the whole podcast? What about the journey? Like, what made you get into podcasting?
So it's been probably 5 years, because I reckon I listened to podcasts for 12 years, like since early days of Joe Rogan and all that stuff. I just listened to it. Always been a big reader too, because I'm a bit of a low-key nerd, to be honest. And just love learning shit, but I said like knowledge and fucking. Now we got AI. A waste of time now. AI got it all.
I use AI for my reports, bro. Like I done in my last job, and fuck, they thought I was the man. Just using smart words that I probably couldn't do, bro. My vocab.
Yeah, even the way to structure it, bro. Chuck it in there, because it's got a sauce.
Hey, if it sounds too park out, I'll better hurry that bit up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's a tool, cuz it's a tool, my brother. Just like a hammer, you can use it to build a house, or you can kill someone with it, brother. So yeah, for me, cuz podcast wise, that was me. I just really. Like I grew up, so in a way, like you grew up backwards and forwards all the time. I grew up all over the place because I went to 17 primary schools, so I always had to talk to people, brother. Lived all over the place all my fucking life, brother. I never lived in a house more than a year until I was 27 years old, brother. So for that, always just been caught it all comes easy. And I've always just been interested in people and what makes people tick, and how people people's journeys, the behind the scenes. And even when it comes to this podcast thing, I think a lot of the interviews that I've seen anyway of a lot of people, it's more focused on the athlete themselves or the musician or whatever, but not on the person, the human. And he mea nui o te ao, he tangata. What's the most important thing in the world? It's us as people, you know what I mean? And diving into that a bit, because that's part of it too. And I just think even you guys been an inspiration, brother, too. I just think growing up, all the only role models I had was this fucking, you know what I mean? Those were the only role models, guys. All these ones, So we didn't know any fucking other thing. Maybe you could be an All Black, which is fucking a minute percentage of the population can be. I didn't even know anybody that was in the fucking Navy, cuz. You know what I mean? So I think doing stuff like this, and the more of us that do it, there's plenty of air for us all to breathe, plenty of kai for us all to eat. The more of us that can do it, things like this, different, opens doors, and you know what I mean, for other people that are either coming up, or even, to be honest, like I said, 5 years I probably procrastinated and should have done it, cuz so I'm just making up for lost time in a lot of ways. And then also I hope there's somebody else that's fucking 30s or whatever, and they haven't done something but they want to, just give it a crack, cuz so that's me anyway. Back to you.
It's just it's the whole Navy thing for me was to get out of home, to be honest, because I grew up in Highbury and Palmy, and I was doing there wasn't much happening, but the podcast journey for us, bro, to be honest, I have no fucking idea what I'm up to, bro, to be honest. I'm just to be honest with you, bro, when the bro hit me up, I wasn't keen.
When you say the bro, you mean Cairo?
Yeah. Hard. Like he knows how I felt. I was like, bro, what the fuck you want to do a podcast for, bro? You don't even know where to start. But I'll give it to the Nef file. Like me, him, and Job have been mates for a long time, especially playing touch and stuff together. But I feel like we've probably become closer mates through the potty. You know, it's an opportunity for us to catch up because everyone's living a busy lifestyle, bro. Like me and Cara both
especially when you got Tamariki as well on top, but like you know, you and Job and the bro's got Sadie.
Yeah, Cara's got Sadie, bro, and fucking picking up dog shit. You know what I mean, bro? Like, I'm fucking changing asses still, but it's brought us closer together as mates, bro. I think we're more honest with each other. I think, which is good. Like, we've been mates for a long time, but now we actually.
Can you touch on that a bit more? Because like the relationship,
we all know too, bro. Like when we get into the studio, it's a chance for us to catch up. We have a yarn about all sorts, bro, stuff we probably can't tell anyone else or whatever. We call it our venting session, bro. It's our safe space. And there's
safe space.
Double doors here. There's double doors. So you close one door, close the second door, and it's our safe space. To be honest with you, bro, like we've had some conversations when the camera's been running. Of course, like
not up.
Cara's got some good. We've even done episodes, bro, that. Fuck, if we shared them, they would probably the ratings would go up, but fuck. Some things on there, like we done one episode one time and Cara was like, bro, I can't release that episode, bro. That was too out of I wanted to listen to it. I was like, bro, fuck it. And he goes, bro, I can't play that, bro. We'll just fuck, I don't know, bro. We'll just fuck, would have been crack up. Because I'm a bit out the game. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Brother. That's funny you say that because I'm actually that way. Like if anybody's listened to all of the fucking shit, which would be crazy because you'd have had to listen to 156 episodes in fucking 4 months. So which are like an hour long, you know, plus sometimes. So you'd be out the gate if you've listened to all of them. But bro, I literally don't care, brother. Like I don't give a fuck whatever I say because it is what it is. So, but I know that other people do.
Yeah, you know, you have to be a bit restricted on what you say and talk about. I understand that. You can't talk about anything these days, bro, like fucking pronouns or whatever.
Oh, bro, I don't give a... Bro, that shit just weird to me, cuz, to be honest, like... I seen...
People identifying as fucking microwaves and all sorts of shit these days, bro. I don't even care.
You know the bro Schultz or Andrew Schultz? They follow Andrew Schultz, the community. I seen him here. He did a good bit about a couple of years back, and he was sort of saying there was a lady in the crowd, and I think she was Filipino. No, she was Filipino. And then he goes to her, she said like on that sort of buzz, but it was more hers was more on the vegan tip, but like nothing wrong with vegans, but like was more on that vegan sort of Nazi side, like, you know, everybody else gotta be like me sort of thing, which all ties into a lot of the same thing, I believe, like a lot of the binaries, whatever the fuck. But and she pretty much goes, I'm you know, I don't eat whatever. And he goes, where you from? She's like, I'm American. He goes, nah, where you from? And then she's like, oh, I'm Filipino. And he goes, in the Philippines, do they eat dog? And she goes, yeah. He goes, why? Because they're hungry. He goes, yeah, exactly. You live in a country where everything's provided for you. So like, because you don't have problems, you just create them. They're just made up. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. And then obviously all this other stuff, like, bro, like for me, I don't give a fuck, brother. Like, if you wanna be whatever, you wanna be Jenny, but your name's Jimmy, and you're fucking 18 years old, and you're your own man. Go hard, cousin. Go hard, cousin. But don't tell my kids they gotta be fucking anything, brother. But being a fucking kid, get fucked.
That's what it is people trying to push their beliefs onto others. That's like, fuck, you can choose to fucking play with balls. I couldn't care. As long as you're respectful,
if those balls consent,
bro. Fuck, you can do whatever you want, bro. As long as you're respectful, I say, like, you know, I don't care what you believe about. So when people try to push, you know, their beliefs or what they're into or their pronouns onto others, and fuck, that does my head in.
Did you get those ones like in your mahi? In some, is anyone come up some pronouns in your like fitness sort of mahi? Any pronoun hitters around there or nah?
Yeah, I've had some, bro. Like I've met some interesting people since doing PT, bro. Like I wanted to, like, I have, bro. Like I've met a few, like they, them, and fuck, I just try my best to be respectful, bro. But fuck, I just roll my eyes. But I've met some interesting characters in my PT journey over the years. Bro.
Yeah, I bet, cuz. I bet. Especially being the larrikin and the character on social media as well,
Yeah,
brother. You know?
I think I'm a people person, bro. Like I like meeting new people, and it's funny even if someone's serious, or I try to suss them out or break them down a bit just to get to know them, bro. Because you can't judge a book by its cover, bro. Like when I joined the
Fuck
Navy, there was
no.
a few boys I probably would have never have been mates with outside of the military, but we kind of had to get to know each other. So you meet people from all walks of life. So I think that was something I really picked up, getting to know people and trying to break people down and like different characters, different walks of life. And it's helped me with the whole PT side of things because especially if you're trying to create a business like at the time and get clients, you have to, but you could be the most muscly cunt in the world, but if you can't talk to people or like, build a relationship, and you're not going to get no clients, bro. I've come across some trainers that are, bro, real. I've shadowed a lot of trainers, bodybuilders,
Yeah.
powerlifters, because I like to learn different shit. So, like when I started off as a PT, like my brother was a PT in the Navy, and I wanted to be that as well. But once again, I was too mischief.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
I was on the way there, and then unfortunately we ended up leaving. But then my younger brother's a personal trainer, Army, Navy, these boys are. So when I moved to Perth, I was just doing the odd job. I was going to join either police force, which I'm glad I didn't do, bro, because I would have been probably the most corrupt cop in Perth. I'm a hustler. I'm fucking like.
Shout out to my uncles out there. No.
I would have been taking bribes, fucking all sorts. I just know my practice, bro. Pulling people over, but tell you what, give me $50 and I'll fucking let you cruise, bro. But I ended up doing the PT thing, bro, and like I just had a yarn to some fella, and I was like, that's what I wanted to do, and I love sports and love training. I got into it more, and then like dabbled in a bit of everything. So I've done CrossFit. I've done like all sorts of courses, postnatal for ladies, women, strength and conditioning. So like training sporting, that's probably another avenue. So I just don't have one niche, if that makes sense. I'm open to anything. So I always say like any exercise or fitness, it might not be what you're into, but I mean, if it's making people move and live a healthier lifestyle, then it's a good thing. It might not be your cup of tea, like calisthenics, body weight shit, group fitness, And then I fell into the whole transformation stuff as well, which has been good. So I get a kick out of helping people, bro. Like I just even recently I had a transformation challenge. I give away cash and stuff like that.
Yep.
I invited one fella to jump on board for free because I just seen him putting in the mahi on his socials, and I just wanted to help him. I was like, bro, you don't have to. If you can produce some results, I will give it to you for free. You're just, and you're going to come across people that are locked in and people that are going to fucking do your head in, and men are not. So so it was good, bro. Like the whole PT thing opened up a lot of doors for me too. Like I mean, done fucking Ninja Warrior, which was arcade.
I didn't forget about you. Forgot to say it. Then fucking nearly got the top, brother.
Oh, bro, I only went for a trip around.
I know the story.
I was not there to win no Ninja Warrior, but I was like, this Maori boy ain't fucking winning no Ninja Warrior. It's funny. It's funny what television's fucked. It's full of shit. That television, like you go over
100.
It's just all build-ups. Like what you see on TV is nothing compared to what probably went on behind the scenes. Like we had to do just walking, like little entrances all day filming, and then fucking. But it was like 3 a.m, bro, and I'm a sleeper. Like I'm like this. And then they're like, "Oh, wake up! You're on in half an hour." And I was like, "Bro, this man's got bags under his eyes, bro." And I'm like, "Fuck, I ain't in no mood to climb no fucking ropes and shit." Bro. And then, the funny thing was, the course and what it was, I was quite fit and at the time and could do a lot of like muscle ups and shit like that. I was really confident, bro, but I fucked up. I'm a bit put away, but small.
How tall, brother? What's the footage?
For about 172 centimeters.
Ooh, Stacey Jones.
Fuck. So big ego the way up. That's
Yeah,
live.
yeah. Fucking. Not
But yeah,
that
bro,
big, yeah.
what was it? Because the crowd's there like all night, 3 in the morning, and all that kind of
True,
shit.
are they all on the P? Holy Rick.
Yeah, bro, what is it? Shit. And bro, you come through the smoke, bro, because they want you to fucking try and build fucking dramatic. But they wanted me to do a haka. I was like, nah, fuck that.
Trying to
Bro,
tap into that Maori-ness there.
They wanted me to go, oh, can you say I'm a Maori warrior? I was like, no, I ain't fucking saying this shit, bro. Because I just knew the boys would give me shit. And anyways, I've done the course, running, grabbed the sausage thing. They call it the sausage. It's like a kind of like a kickboxing bag, and I go down the flying fox, bro. And I should have let go, and I didn't, bro. And I'm holding on to the sausage, bro. Trying to get
still asleep, cuz.
Oh, bro. But yeah, no, it was funny. That was just a funny experience. I was actually meant to do season 2. I can't remember why I didn't go. I had a rugby piss-up trip in Vietnam. I think I took that instead of. Then me, I was actually meant to go on a Spartan television show. I don't know if you remember that. You do in teams of 3. And I was meant to go.
I didn't even watch TV, really.
Yeah. Well, it was, I didn't even care, bro. And I was going to take two of the boys, but because I was apparently locked into some contract with Channel 9, I couldn't go on the show.
Oh, true. How long was the contract for until you could go to
a year? And I was like, I don't need.
Oh, I heard that too, cuz.
Which was good.
One of the sisters was on MasterChef. Oh, solid. One of the sisters on MasterChef, she was saying there too. They're like fucking, and then when she did interviews after, they would sit in the interview like on if it was a Zoom or whatever, and the fellow would sit there or the lady would sit there and listen to what she says. I was like, oh fucking hell.
Yeah. Right, and then I almost went on Big Brother as well. That was fucking
true. That would have been hilarious. That would have been crack.
That's right, because my missus just had a newborn. Like,
oh yeah.
Nah. You know, like you can't fucking. And that was around the COVID times. After that, it was just a shit fighter. So, but yeah, fuck. So, opened up a lot of doors. I've done a bit of CrossFit. Done some CrossFit comps. Like,
got some CrossFit tubs or something. And they
I trained this. Like, I trained I like training people for performance, like improving their working with stats, bro. I was training this girl, and she entered in this CrossFit comp. And I was like, oh, fuck, I can do with the movements and that. I might jump in on it as well. She came first, one of my clients, and then I came first as well, bro. So out of 10,000 people globally, I came first in Perth, and I came second globally between like people.
Holy Rick!
Yeah, fuck, it was cool. I tin-assed it, bro, because I was I knew you knew the WODs before you done it, so
okay.
I'm pretty good at like reps and time, if that makes sense. Like with the burpees and stuff, how many reps? I kind of always break down the workout. I need to do this much in a minute, and then this much in this next minute, or whatever the movement is.
I wonder if the being a bit shorter helps too, because a little bit less distance for that to move.
Yeah, my powerlifting,
obviously mana too.
Yeah, my ego, like, it's funny, not being arrogant, but when I'm competing and stuff like that, I kind of mentally can go a bit harder, if that makes sense. I think that's like a strength of mine, or if there's a bit of pressure. Because like at the time I'd been doing a bit of powerlifting, so I was only small, so I could move pretty quick, but I could lift about a 200 squat, 250 deadlifts, like, so that was all right for a fella that was like,
especially the very size there.
Yeah, and then I just done I was able to do fucking a burpee world record and.
How does that come about? Cause how do you tin-ass that one?
Oh, well,
how does that even fuck up? How did it even come up?
Bro, so it was just I think because I had a lot of whānau members with cancer. So like I'll give you a rundown of how my grandfather and auntie passed away from cancer, and an uncle passed away from cancer. My brother had cancer when he was in his early 20s. Unfortunately for him, bro, he only about 7 weeks ago, he's in his 40s now, got 2 young girls, early 40s. His cancer's come back, and it's looking kind of quite bad. So quite terminal too. So we just kind of stay positive for that.
Hey, you never know, my brother. Never knew.
And that's it, bro. You got to stay positive. You never know.
Brother, there's plenty of options out there.
Like, yeah, bro. Like you gotta like can't take life for granted, eh? And I think because
That's it, cuzzy. Perspective.
yeah, brother. So and even like aunties and uncles on my partner's side too. So it was an anniversary for Pop's. I think it'd been 4 years since he passed. So I was doing a cancer fundraiser for him and all my family members and my brother, bro. My brother who's got cancer, he's always been like the father figure for us, eh? Because dad wasn't really around too often. So yeah, he's someone I've always looked up to, bro. Like the whole Navy thing and yeah, just having him as a big brother, I've been quite lucky. So I was doing every dollar I raised, I'd do a burpee, and I think I raised like $3,500, and like I was doing with a mask, all sorts of crazy shit, and people coming just near the end, bro, and donating $100 just to piss me off too. And then I looked at I was curious to know what the world record was, bro, and the 12-hour record at the time was like 6,800 or some shit like that. And I kind of calculated the math and how much I'd have to do in this long, and I was like, fuck, I reckon I could give that a good tickle out. I don't think I was going to get that. Yeah, and then, bro, it was funny because my brother older brother, one of my other older brothers was coming over for a holiday, and I kept it low key. So I told Cancer Council what I wanted to do. I wanted to raise $30,000 for Cancer Council, and and then closer to the date, my brother came over, and the build up was a bit more than I expected, bro. I was just trying to raise some funds, bro, and give it a crack, laugh. And he come over for a holiday. He's a PT as well, and he was in the army at the time. And I was like, oh fuck, I need your help. And he goes, what's up? And I was like, fuck, I'm doing the burpee world record. And him and my other brothers like, bro, you better not be build ups, bro. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then I ended up doing like TV interviews, radio interviews, like fuck. And I was like, I wasn't expecting that, bro. And then fuck, it was a bit of a build-ups, bro. And like my little brother goes, fuck, you better not choke out because we got the same last name out. And that was and then bro, and then what on the day like I'd been training, I only done 6 hours once. And I was like, fuck. Anyways, I had a heart rate. I was sponsored and all this kind of shit. I had a heart rate monitor attached. So I had my heart rate on the TV screen.
Yeah.
And I could kind of work out if I went too fast, too many reps, my heart rate would go in the red zone. I knew I had to stay in the yellow or green zone. And
what was the record, brother, before? Like, what was the
6,800?
Yeah.
And I ended up, so I was doing it, bro, and I was fucked the first hour. I was choking because I had targets every hour. And then I ended up, bro, I was behind. I was meant to get 700 and something in the first hour, but I only got like 680 or some shit. So the whole time, my brother's like, oh, cuss, you're fucking build up, sir. And then, like, I went in the toilets at about like the 6 hour, 7 hour mark, and I was going to do the fuck, I might just fake a Hemi one and pretend I injured myself. But I was just it, bro. Like there was one point where everyone done a haka. I was pale as. Yeah. And then I even had like 500 reps that didn't count because I didn't. You have to do it past the line. It's a certain distance. I was fucked up. But yeah, I done it, bro. And like it was. I remember there's one of the boys. He goes to me, "Remember why you're doing it?" And that kind of G'd me up, eh? Like. And fuck it, yeah, done. Like I can't even remember how much I've done that. So I got the plaque and everything. Got all that shit. And then I was going to go for another 3 in like 2 years' time. Like I done them, but put it this way, I done the most burpees in a minute. I'm still fucking. I trained for the most burpees in an hour, the most burpees in a minute, right? And I was actually confident I was going to get the hour attempt. I'd been practicing, bro, and I was doing. I could average 15 burpees a minute for an hour, probably even more. Like I was fucking, I knew. So how I would do it every 2 minutes, there's 30. I might do 32, and then that takes off 2 reps from or whatever. You know what I mean? Or I'll do the first minute 15, second 17, so that the third minute I could only do 13 burpees. So I'd do that. Do you know what I mean? So if I done more reps, so I'd break it down, and fuck, I was like hissing. On the day, bro, I had a crowd, had more TV interviews, and I done the
Was
most.
that like at that time, like with all everything that's on the line, like were you
Yeah,
feeling the pressure at this time? Cause
right, the funny thing was the second one, I thought I was fucking going to be laughing and fucking telling everyone they doubted me to kiss my ass, but I choked out. So
yeah.
yeah, because you don't put it this way: if you're going to do a sprint or a marathon, you don't do a sprint before you do a marathon, right? So one thing I had in practice is that I done the most burpees in a minute first, and I was gassed, like so gassed that I waited for about 25 minutes to try and get back. I was lightheaded, and then everyone's just waiting around, and I felt a bit of pressure to start my hour attempt. I should have just done the hour. So I ended up choking, bro. And the annoying thing was, bro, 5 days later, I was frustrated. I came into the gym, and I just thought I'd just do it. And I cracked it without anyone around. Like, and then I was annoyed. Like, but I just
you didn't counter.
Nah, well, I done that one in a minute, and there was a technicality with the video, so Guinness wouldn't accept the attempt, and it pissed me off. So it was 35.
Is Guinness like the pisser?
Guinness World, no. Guinness World Records. It's a different thing.
No. I know Guinness World Records, but like
Guinness is the Irish drink as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like what's the name? What's the fuck pop of Guinness?
I don't even know.
Yeah, so I always like to when someone sees something or like dive deeper into that thing, like, and just in my head, I'll go figure it out later because it's all good.
It's getting a bit stupid now too, because cunts are doing like Guinness World Records, like cracking the most eggs on your head, like just all sorts of stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like,
what do you need to do one now? Because like, what do you need to do a Guinness World Record? Like, what's required for you to make that happen?
So you have to have like media coverage, videographers, and all that, or you pay like 10 grand to have an official there on the spot. But I ain't paying no, because I was raising money. I was raising money for a good cause. So I wasn't going to be paying some 10 grand when I could have put that towards the charity. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish, to be honest with you, bro, I wish, looking back, I wish I just raised money in a GoFundMe for someone with cancer that was like a little kid or something like that. Like, at least you know where the money's going and it's helping that person.
That's the truth, my cousin. That's the truth. Talk about it, cuz. Say these charities out here.
Yeah, the only thing with Guinness, bro, like they ended up changing the world record for the most burpees in a minute, and then 35, and they said unnamed. And I asked them about it, bro, and they go, "Oh, because after much research, we've found that this is the new base stat." And I was like, "Motherfucker, that was me." So, bro, yeah.
So was you 35 or Carl?
Nah, so the record wasn't. They had a base template. No one had set the record yet.
Oh, okay.
And it was like 30 or some shit. I was like, fuck me, I'm going to beat that because I know I can. I done 35. And then there was a little bit of a drama with the video or it's a long story. And they wouldn't accept, not the video, the tape. Then they wouldn't accept the record. And then so instead of, they changed it on their website to 35. Unnamed though, so anyone who beats that will get it.
That's you. But you know what it is, brother. That's you.
Yeah. And then the another record we were going to do, bro, I was having meetings with school, went on TV for that again, done TV interviews for that. We were going to get the most people doing a burpee at once. So it required over 900 people or some shit at the time. And I had meetings with Cancer Council. We had these two schools. I can't even remember what the Claremont ways. Two schools that were side by side. We were going to get the two schools, all the kids together, raising money for Cancer Council, and all of us are doing burpees at the same time. And that would have been a record for the most people doing burpees at once. But because one of the schools was, you have to get parental approval, bro. So it was just too difficult for them to relocate the kids from that school next door to another. Oh, bro, it was fucking. So yeah, that was it, bro. So that's pretty much the whole journey with the thing. Yeah, and it's been good, bro. Like I still keep learning in the PT zone as well.
Yeah. So, are
Like
you
I've
still
had,
doing it there, or what do you do? What are you doing there?
so I'm on an offshore rig.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. I left. I'd been doing the whole PT thing and online and managing gyms and running classes, and it was the people that I liked, bro. I had to leave a place just because the boss was a fucking dickhead, bro. He was
Feats,
put it this way, I ended up, running sessions at this gym for free. I just
Mm-hmm.
created classes. A lot of people were traveling for a class, and I was doing them for free because I was friends with the people that used to come. So I used to jump in on the session with them. I was doing like 12 sessions a week for free. And then he started charging people for group fitness classes, but I'm running them for free and he's taking a profit, bro. So
Oh, but you didn't even know, yeah.
so I left the PT game, bro, because I was sick of the whole marketing side of things, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll do online challenges because I enjoy doing them, bro. Like I actually
Yeah.
how like if you've seen recent results, I just like helping people get some results or overcome like an obstacle with their health, bro, and well-being. So that's where the passion is. And then I went FIFO PT, so personal
What's that like,
training.
cuz?
But I fucking had a good hour. Like I'll tell you why I left there. So I haven't even been a FIFO for a year. Oh, actually, this month is a year.
Oh, yeah.
And I was working at this gym 2 weeks on, good coin. All I did was wake up at 9, go to the gym, do a workout, go for a swim, hot weather in Karratha, go for a nap, bro, for 3 hours. Come back from work, bro, and I fucking will do a sesh. I might run like events or sporties, so I had to kind of get everyone involved. My goal was to get everyone involved on these events, quiz nights, or let's go play touch. We're playing in the local touch comp, taking a team down, and just building a community. And that's what I love doing, bro. And then I heard whispers because offshore rigs are around Australia.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot. Yeah, I heard a whisper from my boss that there's personal training positions that do the same thing offshore. So my boss paid for all my tickets. He had a lot of faith in me, but the positions ain't available. So there's only 2 positions in the whole of Australia.
Yeah.
2 PT positions, and these 2 fly in, fly out. They're offsiders from each other. And fuck, don't get me wrong, bro. I reckon my shit don't stink when it comes to doing PT or bringing people together. Like I just confident that I'm good at it because I've got a track record of it. My resume proves it. Everything I've done proves it from the past. Even at the last site I worked at, just from the stats, there was a PT there before me. I stepped in, nah, and people started turning up. You know how Kiwis are, bro. You get one in, we all come. You know what I mean?
Tate.
Yeah, so I took this offshore gig, which, to be honest, bro, he goes to me, do you want to wait? So I was at that job that I was at. He goes, do you want to wait till something becomes available? But it might never happen, Or do you want to go to Singapore and go on this new rig? So I'm doing like utility work, just bum boy jobs, cleaning, whatever.
Or just like a TA.
Yeah, and so I'm just fucking doing a bit of everything, bro, and it sucks, to be honest, because it's not me. I feel like I got more of a purpose. Like, no offense to anyone that does their work, bro. No offense at all.
Nah.
Mahi's
Some people
mahi.
enjoy it, brother. Some people might enjoy it, cuz.
And I said that, and some people, I respect people that mahi, But for me, I'm away from my family. I only work half the year, mean coin, but I'm away from my family for 4 weeks at a time doing something I don't enjoy. So there's no real incentive for me to do this. But I just came to kind of plant some seeds, right? I actually got in a little bit of trouble this weekend. Yeah, so my first swing, I met a Kiwi fella, and my company, I won't say the name who I work for, they're like, we're contracted to Shell.
Yeah.
And they're like, they're never going to get a PT on their rig. It's never going to happen. I was like, all good. No harm in asking, right? Or trying at least. So you've got your chains of command, right, that you've got to go through. Anyways, I just start making buddies with everyone. The OIM, who's like in charge here, he sees my resume. So I met a Kiwi fella who sees my resume, sends it off. And like the captain of the OIM's like, oh, fuck, I wonder if you can do my programs. I'm like, yeah. So I've been doing this PT programs for him for free, building a relationship, networking, and ran some quiz nights, bro, getting people involved. And then I started planting some seeds, ideas on, man, you fellas should get a PT on board, but we have to create a position for it. and now they're interested, bro. So my company's pulled me into an HR meeting this week, bro, and they're asking,
brother.
"Are you sending emails to all the people in charge at Shell? Their head office has got it. They're interested to get a PT on board, but they have to get rid of someone first because there's no bed space." And my company is like just finding out about it all. And I said to them, told them the truth, bro. I was like, "Oh, look," told my boss, I was like, "Yous all told me no, but I just said there's no harm in trying or asking because that's why I'm here. If I hear a definite no, then I'm going to leave because this isn't the place for me. I'm here to get a PT position working on 4. So only 2 that are taken, and hopefully I'll be the 3rd.
Let's go, my brother. And you created it, and you fucking created it too.
And it's in the works, bro. They're talking about it. So I didn't get a warning. They said you're not going to get a written warning. I had 2 HR sessions, but they're like it's more like a counselling. You can't go around the bosses at head office. So around my manager, around my boss, around my head office, straight to the other company, which is classed as the client. And I'm at the bottom of the food chain too, bro. And I was like, fuck this. If you want something, bro, you got to go for it yourself. And I told my boss, he goes, "Were you hoping we were going to give you the job, or they were going to create the job?" And I said, "No offense, if they created the job, I'll fucking take it. I'm out. That's what I want."
Brother.
Like, there's no point doing something you don't enjoy it. Like, fuck that.
It's hit my brother. Fucking knife.
We'll work till we're like 60 years old, probably, or maybe even older. My mum's 65. Like, why
that's the system. Yeah, well, that's the system that's created, brother, by the Rockefellers to make robots to work in factories, brother. That's why we're told to sit down, shut up, line up, put your hand up if you want to talk. It's all systematic, brother, for sure. And if you can break out of that system or you see a way, why the fuck not?
It's it, brother. Like, so it's just one of those things that, like, if you want something, you got to go for it. I knew what I was doing. I was shit stirring, planting seeds behind the scene. I just knew that if I could showcase what I can offer and what I can do, and I sent off my resume, sent off all my end of month reports I've done in the past. Like that last FIFO gig in Cratha, wicked, loved it.
Yeah,
good. Made some mates there, but I'm just chasing a goal now, bro. I was just like, I want to do this, and I still do my PT online on the side, so I can still hold on to that. That
your passion,
helping people, passion, because that's the passion. But who knows? Like, if this company goes definite no, I might mix it up and just like try and make some coin for the whānau, because at the same time, I've kind of come to realize, bro, like with my brother being sick, I had to pop home last R&R, and time was very limited. If I'm going to be away from my whānau, I can still do my online PT, hold on to my patient, but I might do something out here, network, and get a better paying job, which is something I've already sniffed out if they don't offer a PT thing. So if they don't come to the table, bro, I'll be fucking finding something else.
Yeah, well, so you should, brother, because at the end of the day, how many tamariki you got?
3. So
3 tamariki, a fiance, gotta make their wife happen, but like, but to have all that, brother, like you don't want them sitting at home, and even though you work half the year, you're still away for half the year, cause you know what I mean. It's got to be doing something that you wanna really do, cause
hard.
Be a real. Otherwise, fucking, what are we up to? Yeah.
Right. So and that's it. I think I've kind of gone back on something I've felt real strongly about is, my old man. Loved the old man before he passed, but it's like, I don't want to be like him where I wasn't around. But now I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? I'm working offshore and I'm not even home with my whānau, which is kind of, I just wanted to kind of be a better father than what he was, in the sense that being there for my kids. Because all your kids want, bro, is your time. You know what I mean? And that's it. And then I think to myself, like, what am I up to? I'm fucking away. My kids don't give a fuck what I make, bro. You know what I mean? I could be working at McDonald's flipping burgers, bro, and my kids are still going to look at me as their papa and just being there. And like, it's quite, bro, I get quite emotional about it, bro, because like missing little things like their school sports and stuff like that. I love getting ready for school and taking them to their trainings and sports, and they grow fast, bro. You know how it is. It's just quickly, So
it's hard, but how old are you? You don't have to pay if you're doing it.
8, 6, and 2. So missed my son's birthday, first kid's birthday. I missed only a couple of weeks ago on the 3rd of this month, bro. And so it's hard, bro. Like, I think like fuck shit, is it worth it? So this offshore's only short term for me, bro. Like I know everyone says that, but I'm pretty set on that. I'm just gonna do a short stint, and either do something I enjoy or make as much cash as I can and just do
Put it into something else.
Yeah, but I think I always need a challenge, bro. For me, like
Yeah.
I've had my ups and downs, like everyone has, and if I'm not working towards something, I'm a bit lost. I feel like this for me is working towards this goal. So when I got in the shit with HR, I was like, look, I've done this on purpose because I needed to know for myself, was it a possibility of getting a PT job or not? If it's definitely a no, I can accept that, but at least I know I tried. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100.
Yeah. So, but fuck, if I lost my job over it, I would have been like, all good. At least I had a crack.
Yeah, at least you had a crack, and then
And I understand I should have done this and that to go through the right people, but at least I know myself that I gave it a crack. So fuck it. I'm a grown man, bro. My boss is
you gotta kick the door down, brother. Sometimes, say me. Sometimes we gotta kick the door
he's
down.
all good, and he goes, "Do you want a support person?" I was like, "Nah." I was like,
"Oh, good old man."
I was like, "What am I a support person for? Hold my hand." There's a lady here, like she's kind of like another boss to me, and she's cool, but she's no, I'll be a support person. You never know. Me and her both there, got our recorders on our phones.
Oh yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, brother. Make sure.
Funny, bro. No drama at all. Nah. It's funny. Once they told me off, they're like, "Oh, have you got any questions?" And I was like, "Yes, not to be too cheeky, but so you telling me that they're gonna."
Oh, I don't think we might have lost the bro. I don't know if it was me or the bro. We'll give it a sec. Give it a sec. The boat is on an offshore rig, so if it does cut out, I'll just get the boat back and we'll sew the episodes together and we'll finish it. I did have a couple more questions for the brother, but we can get those happening later. Oh,
can you hear me?
We're back. Yeah, he's back. Yeah. Up.
Wi-Fi is bad, but no.
No.
This is me just working towards something, bro. Like the podcast, for example, has been a good journey as well. It's just to be honest, bro. For me, the podcast, I'm just enjoying having a yarn with my mates, bro.
With the boys. Like, can you talk about the boys, like how you actually met? And like
it's funny how I actually, when I first got to Perth, I moved out with the in-laws and got a job at the Warriors RDC, and Job worked there. Kara went through there, but I had a met Kara. Kara had left, and bro, we all started playing touch together. That's how it case, bro, because we all probably became closer mates in the last 4 years or 3 years or whatever.
Like through the pods and all that, like you said at the start.
Yeah, bro, we just became closer mates. I think me and Job related in the sense that both being dads, and we kind of both alike in that aspect. And then me and Kara are more kind of alike in a way as well. We're both fucking it's on the beers. I don't know why we're playing, you know what I mean? But we're all different. But Kara's he's when he wants to do something, bro, good on him. The old Kara, bro, you fucking would have just told him to shut the fuck up. But it's just, you know what I mean? It's good,
Look
bro.
at him, brother, visionary, making it happen, brother.
Doing this PT thing, bro. We all, to be honest, bro, we all feed off each other. We will probably hate to admit it, but we all feed off each other. Like one of us is doing something good, the other one's fucking got to level up somehow, and fuck, we're all busy.
Iron sharpens iron, my brother. Hey, iron sharpens iron, cuzzy.
It's been that's it. And it's been a good journey for us, bro. Like just having fun out. Like if it does well, it does well. Like for like I'm just enjoying being on the potty with mates, having a yarn. And,
we've met Amsterdam stories, brother.
Oh, bro, yeah, exactly. We've met some All Blacks. We've met Ketchify. We've fucking LAB. Get the odd freebie, bro. We've fucking just having fun making merch and.
Yeah. How's that? How was all that? Did you have all the hit-ups for got a free tea or two or free?
Oh, bro, no, fuck yeah, hard. We got we were so there was always all these talks. I got a bit of a hookup on materials, I got a cousin that works for fucking a company in the AS Color. Yeah, so, but the bros were all different designs, and I was like, oh fuck, we just need to have something, bro. So I just went ahead and got this design done. That first one, just and just drop in the first meal. It was fun, bro. And now we've got some more merch in the pipeline, bro, on the way, which is pretty wicked. It's a lot better. We rebranded, but it's all trial and error. Like, the start. Oh fuck, you look at our content, bro. It was ugly, bro. It was like we were taking videos off an old Nokia or some shit. But it was ugly as. But we learned. What I like about it is that we're learning as we're going along, eh? Like you can see us getting better with our fucking whatever we're doing. But you gotta. I think our problem. We just gotta be a bit more consistent, and because we're so busy, us boys.
That's the hardest thing. The way he's all over the place, brother.
You'll ask Joe, bro, if you ever interview him. He'll say he's.
I've been trying to, because he booked in, then had a car crash, and then so it's been.
He always says he's too busy, bro. And then he too busy, bro, to tell him to shut up. Yeah.
Too busy tuning the aunties there.
We're all done together, and that's it. He gives us a quote on time management, and we're like, "Who the fuck are you talking to, bro? He's the worst." But no, we all feed off each other, bro. It's fun with mates, bro, and we've got ideas and we want to do things like we want to do annual touch things and get something going like Whakatane.
Yeah. How was that? How was that? But was that a bit of a mayonnaise one? Or did you go Whakatane? Ooh, fuck, I know.
Yeah.
That was a bit mayonnaise, my cousin.
Yeah, bro. It's funny, bro. I got siblings that are fluent now, and I'm the old plastic one and the out of the bunch as well. So
Maori's Maori, cause
but it's definitely it's actually one of my bucket lists. It is, bro. I'm fucking terrible, eh? We've been implementing little things with the kids like the karakiras and stuff like that, and which is important. But yeah, get in there. But yeah, I think we've got a lot of ideas for the potty, bro. I'm quite excited. We just got to fucking pull our fingers out of our arse.
You got this, my brother. Like I said, Jesus, and not like I want to do it for a long time, but to seeing other Maori boys do it inspired me for sure to like pull my own finger out and like go ham, and go ham and just do it the way I want to do it and give it a crack and.
In the Maori television, bro, that was fucking random.
Oh yeah,
I sussed it out for one of the boys, and like my sister-in-law works on Maori television too, and she would never get me on there, bro. Because she
nah, I can't say.
That's what's funny, bro. My cousin Kaylin, I'm a lot older than him. I left home early. He was still only a kid back when he was living in Palmy. And me and his dad are quite close, but he's real hesitant to be around me, bro, because he knows what I'm like. Me and his dad are like real close, bro. We would catch up, and he's our case uncle. He's kind of a lot like my dad's brother. They're a lot alike, I reckon, in a lot of ways. But yeah, nah.
He's a humour style, isn't it?
Yeah, we were meant to get Kaylin on, and then he had his. It was either a Ponga family reunion dinner or the potty, and I was like, oh, jump on the potty instead. But we're too busy. So yeah, no. It's just a learning. It's a journey, bro, with the bros.
Yeah. Horace, I like the rebranding too because of the old HTS. Flipping the script so you're not just pigeonholed into being only, because Horace tell stories, but when you have your branding to the world, there's 7 billion people out there, the world then there was a Hori. Yeah, brother. So HTS is, I think they're smart. There's a sharp rebranding, but still Horace. Yeah, still Horace.
Yeah, still Hori's hard. I think I understand why Kara done it. I like it too. It's different. It's just simple, different. And it's a logo. You know what I mean? I can overthink things, bro. Like I'm real fussy. And Kara come up with a simple concept, and we got someone to design this logo for us, and it's simple, bro. HTS, like fucking tongue, and it's a little speech bubble. So whereas having our ugly mugs on the logo, bro.
Of course, brother.
Like, you ain't gonna go far with those 3 faces on the fucking logo, bro. To be honest.
Well, you never know, but I understand it's when it comes to what the brain's trying to do and what you fellas are up to. I thought fuck, that's cool, and because especially if you're looking at markets like America, the biggest English speaking market in the world, NBAs, NFLs, it's all those
Yeah,
3-letter
yeah.
bangers, brother. So
It's
yeah,
hard to get guests, bro. Like guests with a good story, It's
well, guess it's probably hard because you want them in the physical. That's the hardest, cuz for you
oh well,
guys, because
that's
we're
the
in fucking
hardest.
Perth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
because it's not hard to get guests. Those fucking Auries fucking interviewed just from people from all over the fucking world that from all crazy stories, brother. But that's because I do it like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Being in
It's
Perth too,
definitely
isolated.
it's something we've talked about, bro, as well. Like, I think, but it's just a discussion we have. Is whatever the bros go, bro. I'm just going with the flow. That's me. I just go with the flow. I just wanted. I always said the potty, but I never wanted it to be mahi because I've always had too many things going on at once. I
Yeah.
just wanted it to be fun with my mates, and if it goes far, it goes far. I'm all for it. I support it. I'm willing to do the work to get there, but I don't ever want it to
Feel like
sacrifice.
mahi and stuff like
Feel
that.
like mahi, or I don't want ever want it to be at the cost of friendships. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the like,
See to do, brother.
fuck, like it's not important to me, bro. Like if let's say if the bros want to do something that I wasn't about, and if they done and I pulled out and they moved, not saying I would, I am,
Yeah.
but and then if they were to run with it and be successful, I'd just be happy for them, bro, because but I was pretty set on that from the start. I didn't want it to be mahi. I wanted it to be
Mm.
fun, just a
And
journey.
to this point, it has been.
Best influence unit to the
Hold up, bro.
RFN or personnel fail size and barriers. Cheers.
Oh, you gotta go, brother.
Nah, fuck, my shift, bro. They're fucking getting me doing nothing, bro. They're doing their fire drill, bro, before, and I was like, fuck, they better do it during work, bro. Like, I don't want, because you got day shift, night shift, right? I prefer night shift, bro, because there's a young fella was working with me, and now he's on night shift. And he's like, I don't want. I was like, mate, cuzzy, trust me, it's the best. He's like, why is that? I was like, no motherfuckers awake. All the bosses are asleep. But you go for naps. But I was going to the gym, bro. I was like, fuck this, I'm going to the gym, cuz. Next day at the meeting, how'd you go last night? I'm like, yeah, bro, fuck, I was all good. Yeah, did you do this? Yeah, fuck you. Bro, I'm fucking in the gym, bro, doing the old bench presses, fucking.
Is there any Maoris over there, cuz, or was it just you?
No, there's a few here, bro. They were the same. You can. It's hard case. But there's people from all over the world on this rig, bro. Norway, Singapore, heaps, bro. Like India, we've got a few Kiwis that actually live in New Zealand and travel from home. So that's something they're pretty cool, bro. Like making good coin, but not having to leave home. That's why a lot of us actually left.
Well, that's where we end up in Perth, cuz. That's how we end up in Perth, brother.
It's fucking. It's not too bad. But I haven't even been here long, bro, and I'm complaining, bro, already. Like,
how many swings you done over there?
My second swing, bro, doing this at this show. Second swing, bro, and I'm in week 7, and I'm already like, fuck it. Well, we call it. One of the Kiwi words goes, like trying to get this PT position. The boss is like, you've only been here for 2 swings. I'm like, bro, I'm not patient, bro. I'm impatient.
Don't fuck around, mate.
One of the Kiwi fellas on here has been trying to push my resume and shit. He goes, you can keep greasing the squeak. Oh, what did he say? He goes, keep greasing the squeaky wheel, bro, on the bike, bro. And I was like, I don't know what the fucking mean. He goes, but then again, they can always replace the wheel. And I was like,
are you helping me or?
So I'll keep knocking at the door. I'm guessing you're saying, bro, until they tell me to fuck off. He goes, that's the one. And I was like, hey, you fucking made that up, bro. You didn't even fucking make that up on the spot.
Any other brothers from Perth? Or
yeah, there's a few fellas from Perth, bro, that I've met. It's funny because they're Kiwis and we know someone that knows we've got mutual mates and stuff. So it's fucking. It's funny, Perth's not actually a big place, bro. I don't reckon. If you know Kiwis,
oh fuck me, brother.
Yeah, like they know you. If you know a Kiwi from Perth, you probably know the same person somewhere along, probably cousins even now. I don't know, but it doesn't even feel like you're away from New Zealand now. It's just.
Oh, we back. Can you hear me,
Sorry
guys?
about my Wi-Fi, bro. It's
No,
fucking
all good. I'm gonna let you go anyway. I've got a couple of little questions before we do go, if that's all right.
Yeah, all good, bro. Hit me.
All right, my brother. Let's give me visualization, Kazi. 10 years from now, what does life look like for Levi Kissick-Ponga?
10 years from now, fuck.
Yeah. No, we just have a bit of a, you know. It doesn't mean
It's
it's a
funny,
visualization.
bro.
Have a jam, cuz.
I did have a little visualization of this, bro. Like, I don't see myself doing FIFO. I see myself. It's hard to. I see myself doing something for the people, if that makes sense. Like, I would love to have more of a job where I'm helping someone, like whether it be youth or development. Or that's something I want to do. I think could be in the health and fitness space. You know what I mean? I think that's something I get joy out of doing, like a purpose.
Yeah.
10 years from now, bro, I see myself just being the best dad I can be. I think, like I was saying before, bro, about my brother being sick and life's short, eh? So the last couple of years, I just realized, I've got to fucking make the most of my time and just being happy, I think. And that's my most important thing. Just, I am happy, but just, enjoying being a family man. I think it's hard to say.
Beautiful, cuz. Beautiful. Any advice for anybody out there that wants to get into offshore, mate?
Yeah, bro. Fuck you. I reckon you got to have a short-term goal. It depends, bro. Like if you're a family man or not. But there's some fellas here, bro, that they do these swings single. Bro, one fella's off to Vegas and then he'll come back to work or whatever. Like that's pretty wicked, right? You gotta be smart about the cash, bro. I reckon. But it is networking, It's who you know. Like I didn't think I was going to be offshore when I started FIFO. I was just lucky that I was in the right place. Asked someone about it. He told me what I needed to do, and he paid for my ticket. So, like, it's hard on, bro, because I'm a skin. I'm new to this game as well.
Yeah, and the tuna there too, cracking it, fella. That's it.
I think you got to have you got to have a purpose. Like you got to be doing it for the money, bro. Like,
yeah.
My last FIFO gig, I was lucky, but everyone was crying with me. He used to get pissed off, bro, because he's up at 5 a.m. and then he's coming back at 5 p.m, bro, and I've probably been in the sun sunbathing, bro, or having naps up. You know what I mean? I probably have the best FIFO job. Fuck.
All good, fam. We just wait for the brother to come back. We just finished this up. Hopefully he comes back. If not, yeah. Shout out to the bro for giving us the opportunity anyway. The Wi-Fi seems to be getting a bit of a hiding at the moment. But it's to be expected. That's what happens when you do things this way. When you're doing things remote, filming, recording, doesn't always go well. It doesn't always go well in life, right? So, ups and downs, fam, ups and downs. Hopefully the brother comes back. If he doesn't, that's okay. Here he is.
Fuck, sorry.
No. Safe as, cuz safe as. I fucking enjoy. Yes, we were just talking about Cairo coming back, and you're just fucking lapping it up, having the best job in FIFO, brother.
Yeah, bro. So I probably had the best FIFO gig in the world. So you got to be doing it for the money, bro. Like, a lot of people making sacrifice, not seeing their whānau. It's got to be a short-term thing, I think. Can't be long-term, bro.
Okay, especially if you've got a farm, there you go.
Do something you enjoy, I reckon, bro. You got to do something you enjoy because we work 5 days. If you're not doing FIFO, 5 days out of the 7 during the week, like fuck that. Do something you enjoy. So I don't know.
Yeah, 100, brother. If you could have one kai, you could only have one kai for the rest of your life. One meal. What do you choose? And it's got to be an actual meal. You can't be grabbing like things from over KFC and McDonald's, boil up, hangi, smash it together. Give us just a one.
So if I had to pick one thing, like a food,
rest of your life, Kazi. Meal.
I would
give me a meal.
Japanese or. Oh,
you're gonna go Japanese. Oh,
I'm a Japanese man, yeah. But if I had to pick one thing, like I'm talking like a food, I would go eggs because I love eggs. I would go poached, scrambled, boiled. Fuck, I'd go eggs. But I love Japanese. So if I could pick like a
cuisine, Japanese. Yeah.
Japanese
What's your go-to? What from the
Oh,
Japanese?
fuck, I love all Japanese. Like, there's not even like I like the raw meats.
Yeah.
Fuck, I go hard, bro. You know
What other Japanese you like? Hentai.
what's that? I love all Asian food, bro. To be honest, like that's my
Oh
kind of
yeah.
jam.
Oh yeah. They know what hentai is.
Yeah, fuck that, bro.
No,
Just-
that's their cartoon for nuts. I was like,
You know,
what other
Chinese-
Japanese?
I don't like that greasy shit. You know, that Chinese fucking.
Oh
you know,
yeah. No. I
yeah.
was saying what other Japanese do you like hentai? But I don't know if you caught that or if you even know what
fuck
that is.
it. Yeah, I do know what that is, bro.
Oh, because you
Not that I watch it, so bro, it must have been the Wi-Fi reception, okay?
yeah, it must have been, brother.
Yeah. But
Fuck, I knew
no,
I followed that love too, brother.
Yes.
This Maori fella, but then the bro only had one pump in his whole life, like one time, when the bro was like 16 or something, and then never had a pump, and he was like 28, and he's like, bro, hentai is me. Fuck you, out of it out.
it's funny how all the boys are talking because you can't get onto the naughty porn sites on this reggae.
Oh, at all, not even a VPN.
Bro, yeah, morale's low at the moment, bro. All the brothers on here, fucking
Oh, we.
something's fresh, bro. So unless you want to go
Okay, no.
betting for the other team and it's got to use your magic.
Fuck, not the Burkeback rigger. Holy
Yeah,
rick.
fuck, none of that going on.
If you could have one superpower, which one would you choose and why? Or maybe make one up.
It's hard, bro, because I would love to fly, but when I
Yep.
think about it, I mean, like, fuck, I'd probably go like really fast, like the Flash,
Yeah.
or invisible, so I can just start robbing cunter. I'll be
Like
rich.
Hansel banks and stuff. Like just shit.
Just
just
anyone
actual-
that pisses me
just
off,
wrecking
bro.
people.
Just wrecking everyone, bro. I'm just going to start stealing everyone's shit there. And then I'll be like, oh, well, that's what I thought. I was like, yeah, I could fly, but yeah, but like, fuck, I could go anywhere in the world or fly, yeah, cool. Or I can just be invisible, bro, and just get up to some mischief shit, you know? Imagine just standing in the corner, bro, in the room, bro, just like in the corner, bro, you're just invisible and just start fucking being a creeper. I'll start walking.
Or you don't even have to do this. Have you seen that voyeur show on Netflix?
Nah.
Hey, check that out because I don't know if you watch the old Netflix between the hentais, but if you do, check out fucking voyeur because the bro had the slot out and there's fucking like one of those American what do they call it? Those Motel 6 style ones, brother. And he had this like he had this little setup in the roof, brother, where he used to watch all the people in his fucking thing. And the bro was real out the gate, cuz what the fuck is this? The bro's still alive.
Send me that, bro. I like that kind of shit. Probably just, you know, because you know, you're not going to be rich flying, bro. I knew Cairo could flying, but I was thinking, fuck, you know, I'll just pay for my own flights when I'm robbing banks, or I'll probably go, and if I was invisible, bro, I'll probably just haunt Cairo and Joe for a laugh. Bro.
Yeah, he would too, yeah.
In the corner,
go on
bro,
the podcast and talk about it.
Yeah, keep my phone out, bro, and then fucking taking creepy photos, bro, and just winding them up, bro. I'll be a mischief bastard, I reckon, if I was invisible.
Send them to the boys too, yeah. Send them to the boys from our low-key number, yeah.
Yeah.
Traceable.
Fuck, you get up to some mischief, would be good, bro.
No,
one will cops are catching me, bro. So, yeah.
Mike, Transocean Safety, please call 7355. Thank you.
Fuck, probably not the best location for a little interview, anyways, bro.
No, fucking space, brother. It's in the zone, brother. It's how it is. It's in the natural habitat, brother. You know, the tuatara is there. Yeah, something, brother. But no, brother. I just want to say, brother. You know, time's the most valuable commodity we have as humans. Because the one thing we can never get back, we can always get back things. We can always get back money, but we can never get back time. So thank you for sharing. You know, however long it's been time with me, my cousin, that you could have, you know, been, you know, doing what you do, whatever you do. Watching my cousin, talking to mumsy, brother, whatever it is. I appreciate that, my cousin.
I appreciate you hitting me up, bro. So, fuck, sorry, I got some shit yarns, bro. Just, you know.
Nah, mean. And hopefully it's not the last time, like, I'm in Perth too. So,
yeah,
hopefully we can catch up sometime too, even with the boys. Be cool.
No, mean bro.
Hati mabala.
Thank you so much for watching this full episode of Mind the Mic. It takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to create these episodes. So to know that you've watched and listened to the entire thing means the world to myself and all our hosts. If you could, before you leave, please hit the subscribe button and share this episode out to as many people as possible. It would help us so much. Thank you again to everybody that's still here, still watching. Thank you for all your comments, all your shares, all the DMs. Appreciate you all. Make sure you follow us on every platform. Have an awesome morning. Have an awesome night, depending on where you are in the world. Mind the mic out.
Oi, have you hit the link in bio yet?
Watch full episodes on YouTube or listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all streaming platforms.